Heat and Refrigeration Studios. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge.
Lummy, one of these days, we're going to have to put the fire pit out back, start a little fire, so we can get some, video of it. But it's going to have to be nighttime. You can't have a fire pit in the day.
No, and it's supposed to warm up this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Like 80.
It's going to be cold next Thursday.
What are you, Johnny Palmer's Almer? Like,
oh my God, Lummy Delegado over here.
Like, were you looking at weeks ahead, Lummy? Like, what do you? Why? What
I
you
like
got
to
a crop out back or something?
I'd like to know when the next cold front comes down, so I get prepared to wrap up my bee garden.
Your bee garden.
Yeah, because if it gets it gets below 35, I put blankets on it.
Lummy, you have 2 bees in your bee garden.
Yeah,
I think you mean the plants or the bees?
The plants.
Yeah, the plants.
Oh, so you have to have plants.
Sure.
Before you have bees.
Yeah.
Colony.
And so what kind of plants do you have, Lummy?
I got a bunch of flowers.
All right.
I don't really know their names. And we got one butterfly, too, now.
So now
this
are you...
one's named Steven, and this one...
Do you plan on bringing, like, what do you grow a bunch of flowers and then you bring in the beehives? Like, what do you know about beekeeping, buddy? Like, what do you like?
Nothing. This guy hasn't even been able to bring in me a bear full of local honey. I have allergies. They say the best thing is local honey.
He doesn't even have the flowers.
He can't get anything going, and now he's saying that he doesn't even know the flowers' names. What's wrong with this
guy? Do you
guy?
really want some up-and-coming honey?
Lummy.
I would love some up-and-coming honey.
Lummy's honey. Lummy's honey.
Yeah, Lummy's honey.
But Lummy,
they sell that at the market for like $16 for like a little shot of it.
You're 5 years away, Lummy, from producing one drop of honey.
I got the house
Lummy, you're 5 years away. You have to build up a huge colony of bees. Takes a zillion bees to produce a little bit of honey.
Listen to Bubba, he knows.
The house I have has like room for like 90 bees.
Hold on. Was that one of the added features? That's right. Here in the hood of Tampa is in a very up-and-coming neighborhood. Don't worry about the theft or anything like that, but this particular home is already set up to be a bee factory deal. Yes, that's right.
Well, he was going to get the bee factory that held 60, but they pressured him into getting the one that held 90.
So you're saying, Lummy, you're saying
that had an extra bathroom in it.
The people that lived at your home before you bought it were beekeepers?
No, I've done all this. And I went and bought a house the other day from Lowe's. It was like $15.
A bee house.
A bee house. So
with no bees.
What you're saying, Lummy, is that you're trying to get into beekeeping business right from the ground level.
Yeah, and I put a bee bath out there, so
I mean, a bee bath.
Yeah,
Bubba, I could.
What is like a resort for them?
You need a bath so they come back because they like to wash off.
Bubba, I could go to Winn-Dixie, grab a little bear full of honey, and be way farther ahead of the game than Lummy is. After he spent hundreds of hours.
Me and Seth could literally go to Home Depot, buy 5 potted plants and some Bee Attraction 2000, and have a far bigger colony in one weekend than you could, Lummy. And the 1 year you've been working on this, your buffoon.
Your colony
for the
sucks.
seeds to germinate for the flowers.
Yeah, I figured I'd grow the flowers and take 2 years to get those.
What's so great about your colony? I went to
Lowe's and bought a bee house. It's called a bee house.
Why should bees live in your colony?
Lummy, you got to go to you have to go to like another guy's colony and go, hey, I just want to let you know this place sucks.
We're opened up over here.
Hey, just right down the alley to the right. It's about a 2-minute fly for you. It's about a 2-minute fly for you, kid. And
look, man, if you don't like it, you can go back.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you can always come back to this this hellhole. But I got a bath. I got the freshest of flowers. They've been growing for 2 years.
So is it a bee house or is it a hive?
Well, the bee house is a hive anyhow. That's where they
could you send me a picture of what you bought at Lowe's? Could you send me a picture?
Yeah.
And I don't know that a real big beekeeper has to, I wouldn't think that he goes to Lowe's to get his stuff.
Well, he doesn't even have the beekeeper outfit. So, I mean, we can't even call him a beekeeper if he doesn't have the whole outfit with the whole white,
the outfit's a couple $100, Lummy.
That's the biggest part of it. Like, once you
you're not wearing a small.
Yeah, and once you put the outfit on, that's when people give you respect. But no one's giving a beekeeper with a house and 2 bees any respect around your neighborhood.
I mean, nobody has bees in the hood. Nobody has.
Well, the bees need to go somewhere when they're there.
There's no bees down there. They've all been. The bees are even scared to go to your neighborhood.
The bees have been shaken down too
robbed.
much.
The bees don't want to get robbed.
Every time the bees went there, somebody tried to sell them scuba gear, and they're like, "We're good."
Lummy, is this what you bought?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
All right, so. Do you nail this on the tree? Do you put this on the fence?
I got it on the fence above it.
Okay. And what is it look just like this where it's open in one side?
Yeah.
It's open to one side.
And then they go in there and they make their little business.
Oh, so this is what you got?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
That's so, Lummy. You think that because you have 2 of these, you're now in the bee business, and that we're gonna be? I mean, you think, Lummy.
We got to call the real beekeepers to shut this guy down. He's a beekeeper poser. Those are the worst right now.
Now, Lummy, why do they want to fly in those little hole? Like, what's in there?
Nothing now, but then that's where they put all their, their food.
That's where they comb it up,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That makes it their hive.
But how do you get them?
Well, you got to have the flowers, then you got to have the water.
So it's like a girl. You almost got to take them out a little bit. Like you got
to wine them and dine them first.
Yeah.
They have to come by and say, oh, look at this new place. They got flowers that need pollinated, and look at this little bit of water here. I can do my little wings.
Why would they make their own hive?
There's a hive here.
When they can have their own little house that's already made.
Well, see, like I'm hoping.
Are they all
already furnished, ready to move in?
Are they trying to get out of? Is the other place too crowded, and they're trying to go and have their own place?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping
a bunch of millennial bees that
over.
are trying to move out of mom and dad's place.
Yeah,
but they're too lazy to make honey. They just want to chill out.
Right.
I mean, I saw a lot when I cut the grass, like a little bit back, so I'm hoping they come back.
Lummy's trying to be like the airtight ski pole of bee and of hives now.
Lummy,
now of those type of houses, they don't have the frames, so how do you get the honey out?
Gotta lick it off.
I don't know.
Lummy,
I haven't thought about that one.
See, because you're not a beekeeper yet, you Lummy.
Lummy, do you have both of these houses already hung?
Yeah, they're on my fence.
All right. Do you have any bees that are come to live in your crack house?
I got one. I got two, but I have only seen little Lummy there multiple times.
Did you tell them, hey, go tell your other buddies that this is free rent over here?
I mean,
just poop out a little honey.
I put more flowers out there. I mean, they're taken care of. I make sure their water's filled every day. I mean, they're living the life.
Got two bees.
That's the most you've
and
seen.
A butterfly. I took a picture of the butterfly. I was super excited.
Lummy,
butterfly ain't gonna give you no honey.
Is that the most you've seen at one time? Lummy,
3.
Yeah, 2.
Lummy, I got a hornet's nest out back. I can see 100 of them when I spray it.
I don't want hornets.
Lummy, what if the mean-ass hornets come in and kill your little pussy-ass bees?
Hey, Bubba, can we just get one of these things?
Pitbull's got hornets gonna come in. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You give me $20 a month, I'll make sure my hornets don't go over there and mess with your bees. Oh, you ain't gonna pay it? I'll stick my hornets over there. Your bees will be dead as hell, Lummy.
You're one bee.
I got my
Lummy.
hornet.
Little Lummy.
I got me a fighting hornet.
I took a picture of little Lummy.
Hold on, you've given your
Took a
bees.
picture of a
You've
bee?
given your bees names.
Well, there's only
when you
one
only
forever.
have 2, you can name them.
Yeah.
Lummy, how do you know it's the same bee?
Because I've zoomed in on him, and he's the only one that's ever been there. So
Because he answers to me when I say, "Come here, little Lummy."
He's as dumb as you are. He can't find his way back to the real place. Now he's living at your stupid place.
Well, I took a picture, and he's there still.
Lummy, do you know if you would Google how long does it take to start producing honey after having bought 2 bee houses from Lowe's?
From Lowe's.
How long can I be a modern day honey guy when I bought two bee houses from Lowe's and I currently have 2 bees on the property?
It's going to take a long time, I'm sure.
Have you priced beekeeper outfits? Don't lie.
No.
You're not going to get stung by 2 bees. Nothing to worry about.
Hold on, I just didn't know
He
if
doesn't need a beekeeper outfit. There's no bees to sting.
I just didn't know if he had priced them just in case he gets
there. Do you
there.
believe his answer, Seth?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
either.
I actually think that he has looked to see how much they are.
He absolutely has.
That's a little.
I don't even know that
I
don't even know that he has any bees. This all could be a big Lummy
No,
deal.
I'll send you the picture of the bee.
No, you talk about all these pictures. I haven't got one from you yet.
You're just gonna send a stock photo of a bee.
I had to do an email.
Yeah, like how am I gonna know? Like unless you're in the background, and bees don't take selfies with you, buddy. You can't have a bee land on your thing so you can get a picture. So there's no way that you and this bee are in the same picture together. So this could be just stock footage bee picture. I could literally Google bee picture and it'll be the same thing you send me.
No, I just sent it to your messenger. See, that's my bee.
Blitz is gonna look at it and be able to authenticate it or whatever the hell it's called. Lummy, that is not.
That's my bee. I even zoomed in on him.
Lummy.
That's a messed up looking bee.
We don't, unless your big fat face was in the background, how could we ever, or there was something of a landmark that was like, this is your truck or.
Well, it's on my phone. It says where I took it at, and it's flying in the live picture.
Okay.
I can't do selfies with it.
This is listen, Lummy, when you can get a selfie with a bee, then you're going to be on to something.
Can we just blow Lummy out of the water and buy a couple of bee houses or whatever from Lowe's, and we'll have way more bees and honey than Lummy ever will without even trying?
Lummy, why try to do it from zero? Why don't you just Google? I want to have a up and running bee operation.
Well, I did Google how to buy. You can order them online, but a lot of them were sold out.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like you order the bees online,
You
right?
order the bees online, but they were out of stock.
How do they ship them to you?
Yeah, they ship them in a box.
Yeah, I know, but how do you open it up and not get stung?
Well, there's different procedures to do that.
Blitz, when they
That's
send
why
you,
he priced beekeeper outfits.
When they send you bees, like, do you go outside, like where they're supposed to live, open it up, and just hope that they go?
Sure.
What if they just fly over to the other guy's house?
Well, that's
Screw
what
this
happens.
place.
That's what happens.
Well, I don't want that to happen if I buy them.
I mean, you're going to buy all these bees, right? And you're going to go outside, you're going to take them to their little bee house, and you're like, here's your new house. They're going to say, we're out of here, and go down somewhere else.
How much are queen bees?
You can't tell them to come back, Lummy.
How much is it to buy a
They're
queen?
like $44.
Bubba, when I got them all, I
$140.
tied fishing line onto their feet.
Wait,
They can only go 10 feet away.
$140,
For
Lummy?
one bee, for one queen bee, it's
Oh, Lummy.
$140, and you can't even.
Lummy, where I go camping at, there's a guy that has a whole bunch of hives. How much for one? I'll just take a whole box.
Like 100. Well, it depends on.
I'm asking how much you want to pay for one.
But how are you going to transport
$20?
that? You're going to put it in your truck and then have to.
I got a trailer.
They're gonna
He doesn't care. He'll transport bees if he can get $400 for them.
But when you got bees on a trailer, they're just gonna, the wind's gonna blow them out.
I'll put them in a box.
They're hanging on for dear life while they're going down the highway.
I only do like 100.
I mean,
Lummy, bees are so wild that when you buy them, you can't necessarily promise that they're not going to fly away.
Why is it?
this website I've been on, they got some fine ends in Florida once, and they actually have a beekeeping jacket for $170.
A jacket.
With the tool.
What about the hat?
And it comes with a hat.
Oh, okay.
Free shipping.
Lummy, we're way ahead of ourselves. We don't need to be getting you a beekeeping suit. We got to get you some
We're
bees.
right there. We're right there. We're on track.
The Russian package bees are $140. So.
Okay, what do you get when you buy these bees? What do you get? How do they send them to you?
In a big box.
I mean, like,
You can buy all kinds of animals online like that.
so they send these bees to you, Lummy.
Yeah.
Do they have a way on how you're supposed to introduce them into your world?
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
I haven't
open up the
gone that
box.
far yet.
Well, you just open up the box.
Yeah, but
Hope for the best.
I mean, I gotta think there's a percentage of bees that could be like, peace out.
Well, that's
I've been
why
in a box. I've
if you-
been boxed from Malaysia.
Well, yeah,
I need to get out and stretch my wings a little bit.
if you hope to keep 10, you might want to buy like 50.
yeah.
Lummy, do you see yourself as just kind of a beekeeper as a hobby, or do you see yourself as a big slinging D honey man in the area?
Well, I mean,
Dream big, Lummy, dream
Right
big.
now, I'm just a little peanut, but soon I'm hoping to be a big one.
Lummy'sHoney.com.
Unfortunately, WAG owns it.
Lummy's honey.
I'm telling you, these honey people at the market, because of the local honey and stuff, I mean, it's expensive. You can make
yeah.
a ton. I just don't know how far we are away.
If Lummy,
I'm looking for an investment right now.
If Lummy was to move in to like a farmhouse and they had an existing bee operation where they had hives and these big slides they put in there, I'd be like, okay, Lummy, that'd be great. You can get into the but Lummy, you just bought the flowers and you don't even have any. You have one. You supposedly have one bee.
Two now.
Okay,
Two and a
I'm sorry.
butterfly.
You got two and a butterfly.
Like, you better get out of the bee game.
Lummy, can you
before it's too late.
Lummy, can you Google how long does it take to start making honey when you got two bees and a butterfly?
He was hoping that he would have this honey business up and running to pay for the wedding.
Lummy,
The wedding's now been set for 2030.
hello. Who's this?
Hey, Bubba, it's Sure Power Steven.
Hey, Steven, how are you, buddy?
How are you?
Good. Talking about Lummy being a beekeeper.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. Stupid.
Actually, he is correct, but Lummy, you've got to order a queen.
I know that it takes time.
Takes
Yeah.
money. Now, Steve, if he orders a queen, what's going to ensure that when he opens up the box of this queen, that she's just going to fly right up to his house?
As long as he's got the house established, she should go in it. And I guess there's no guarantee. I don't know.
He doesn't
I used to make.
That's from a guy that used to do that.
Honestly,
Picture the confidence.
no. my dad had them at one time, and of course he's gone now. But I've actually made mead. I make wine and stuff like that, and that mead is some good stuff. So I'd like to get involved in it myself.
Yeah.
But I'm allergic.
Yeah, I mean, Steve,
goddamn.
thank you for the insight. And, yeah, it's a tough. I mean, Lummy's got a tough road ahead before he's tenderizing meat with his honey. I'm just telling you that right now.
Lummy and
We just now, Lummy and Surefire Steve are in business together.
That's what
And
the
Surefire Steve's allergic to honey. Can you imagine if you're in business and what you're selling you're allergic to?
Oh man, it's beautiful.
Not the honey, the bee sting.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
of course, yes, of course. All right, Surefire, we got to get going. We're late.
The average
Bye bye now.
the average worker bee makes a 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in a lifetime. Oh, geez.
Please,
You know,
12?
Hold on. How long? Let me in a lifetime. You say?
Wait, in your lifetime or in a bee's
A
lifetime?
bee's lifetime. I didn't read
And
that part.
how much?
A 1/12 of a teaspoon.
A 12th of a teaspoon.
So that means you need. Hold on. That means you need 12 bees to make 1 teaspoon in the entire lifetime of the bee.
In the 3 years that bee stays alive,
3 years.
How well, you know what? I
2
guess-
weeks.
No, what's the life expectancy of a bee?
It can't be more than a few weeks.
Oh, how dare you?
You don't think there's some old timer bees rolling around with beards and
No.
stuff?
There's some. I saw some bees from the '80s.
It's 8 weeks is the average lifespan.
Oh,
That's
it?
that's
Can you
ridiculous.
imagine if you only had 8 weeks to live?
But what if
Man,
it
I would
seemed-
go out and do it all.
But Bubba, what if it seems like 150 years to them, and on like the 7th week, they're like, "Get me out of here!
Yeah.
I can't be here anymore."
I mean, they just all they do is work nonstop.
Like, how many flowers can you see? Like, okay, I get it.
Who's this? Hello.
hey, Bubba,
Yeah.
you're on fire this week, brother. I mean, this show this week is the best freaking show I've ever heard.
Well, thank you, buddy. I feel the same. I feel real good about it.
No shit. I mean, really.
Get that,
you
Bubba.
you are, man. You're on fire today, and Seth is usually on fire, but
Yeah,
you're
he's
beating
really
Seth's
Seth's
butt
usually
right
on fire, but he's really the crap.
He
right
said,
now.
"Wait, he said you're beating my butt today."
Whipping Seth's ass like a little bitch that he is.
That's all right. It's early. I got to come back in me.
Thank you, buddy.
He said you're whipping my ass.
This guy's got a full flow chart and everything. Well, usually by now, Seth's beating your ass, but you're a little ahead of him right now, according to my chart.
Sir, we had a big water main break and we had a boil water notice. Really messed Seth up.
So, Lummy, listen.
Are we still on that, by the way?
Yeah, till today.
Yeah, till today. Yeah,
Oh,
today's last
Lord.
day.
Lum.
Yes.
Don't you think that you need to buy an existing bee operation, like, and they come and bring you all
Or
that
how about
stuff?
this, Lummy? Just go buy some honey.
Yeah, I think it's time to get out of the game, Lummy, before you're in
we
too
need
deep.
bees,
Lummy,
though.
you know what? Do you know
Yeah,
what?
we do, but you don't.
Lummy, can I give you a little correlation of how far you have to go in the bee business from where you're starting? That would be like if I lived at my old place and I wanted to do a big swimming pool, like my old swimming pool was, and I started with a shovel.
They give you a spoon.
Yeah, they gave me right. They gave me a spoon
Yeah.
and said, you know what? Yeah.
Go ahead and dig it out and we'll put a pool in for you.
Yep.
Here's
when
a spoon.
when you get it all dug out and everything, we'll come lay the Marsite. Lummy, that's what you're dealing with right now.
Bubba.
You've got to buy a bee operation.
so
You
far,
can't
so
start.
far, Lummy, in the lifespan of your 2 bees, you're going to get 1/6 of a teaspoon.
Bubba, I think the only right thing to do here is, and we should film it for YouTube, is to go over to Lummy's house, go YouTube Live, and take these houses away from him. I think that's the only way to do it.
Well, I'm
Bee
Lummy,
house
I do.
repo.
Yeah,
Bee house repo.
Are we just like, sir, you're not suitable to do any of this stuff?
Bee house intervention with a repo backside.
Yeah, we're taking these to a responsible beekeeper. You don't even have the
Sir.
outfit.
Sir, we're sponsored by PETA, and we feel that you've been abusive to these 2 bees. These 2 bees need to go and be in a regular colony where they can work hard and produce honey. For some, these guys are just they're struggling.
These bees have CTE.
These bees called us. They're trying to kill themselves. Both of these bees are trying to go to the Skyway and jump off. Okay.